Yep.
Alright, so Nick, your word is bunches. Go.
We could do that.
What?
Bunches. Go.
What is bunches?
Bunches.
A bunch.
Does someone want to introduce what we're doing?
You mean like a bunch of stuff?
Okay,
Like
so
something like that?
we're gonna do
No,
something.
hold on. What do you mean by? You mean just like a bunch?
Yeah,
Bunch.
Just a bunch.
Yes.
Bunches.
Bunches. Bunches of flowers. Bunches of oats. Bunches of
Okay.
posters.
I'm not gonna
bunches.
lie. I've never heard bunches.
Neither have I.
I've just heard bunch. Like a bunch of flowers. A bunch of stuff.
That was
Bunches
a-
is the word.
Oh, I'm not sure anymore.
I don't think so.
Honey Bunches of Oats is the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
I've heard bunches
I'm
of
not-
flowers.
I'm gonna
A
fucking
bunch
Google bunches.
of flowers. But anyway, alright.
Welcome
so
to the,
yeah,
welcome to the Shake and Bake podcast.
we're gonna be doing
The
something
second
a
one.
little bit different.
Yeah, the second one we're doing today.
Yeah, because we're not gonna go over it. There's some shitty things that go on in that episode. We're not gonna talk about them.
Oh, it was a fun episode.
It was.
It was our
Too
first.
bad I'll never hear
It was the
about it.
first one with the community manager. We lost confirmation that she hits us.
No, we have that in Dark Souls.
It is true.
That's right. And Lego.
No.
And Lego.
So we only lost some
Okay.
confirmation she hits us.
Okay. That's
Come on,
not.
say hi to our
there's-
community manager
Hi, I'm Katie.
who hits us.
Yeah,
I
lot.
don't. I don't. I promise.
We have proof.
So
We have both your admission of guilt and sound clips of the hits.
but that wasn't in the last podcast. That was in Dark Souls.
The hit was, yeah, in Dark
But-
Souls because I slapped Eric.
With today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I, Travers, have a random word generator here on my phone.
Also, there's Nick.
Bunches is a word.
Bunches is a word.
Boom.
And
Fuck you guys.
What's your name, Blondie?
Oh.
Tom Fail.
Oh.
well, I'm just imagining the scene from the Ruby Yellow trailer where Gang is trash.
Don't do that.
I don't know why. I was just imagining that with you and Eric.
Because he would. Without hesitation.
Yeah, he's.
But I wouldn't
Fun
do it to
fact
hurt you.
about
I do it
Eric.
to make you uncomfortable.
What are we talking about?
Hold on. Fun fact about Eric earlier today. When we were having such a nice, lovely little dinner.
A
at
lice?
Wendy's. Nice.
Lice.
We were getting ready to leave, and just as I'm about to walk out, he just rears back and smacks me right on the butt.
Right on the butt.
No reason why.
Le boot.
So anyway, we're going to be doing something a little different. Normally we have either topics or we just shoot the shit.
But we're a little.
But we're
Well,
we're
we're
a
not.
little trained after the last episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to
Oh, I
give
never got to say mine.
everyone a random word.
We promise these
Save
are
it
all
for
from a
next time.
weird, from a
Yeah.
real
I have
random
a
generator.
random word generator that gives me one word at a time. I'm going to give each
Are
of
we
them
timing
a word.
ourselves?
Yes.
Can we do 1 minute instead of 2? 2 is really hard to break. Or 1:30.
Fine. They have to go for at least a minute 30.
Okay.
And if they don't, we will think of a punishment
Well-
as we
Oh,
go.
we can't do punishment.
Well, Katie, you never even broke a minute.
No, I've never. I got 47 was my highest.
So,
Like 47 or 55.
they're
I
just
think
going
it
to
was-
ramble on for this minute and a half, or as long as they can go. And whatever they feel fit, just so long as they don't stop. So, Nick, we're going to start with you.
Oh, goody.
And your word is thin.
Hold on, I gotta time.
Thin.
Thin.
Okay.
That was what the random word generator gave me.
Thin.
Ready?
To the fat guy.
That's not on purpose. I swear to
Uh-huh.
God, it was actually
I
random.
think this is just a hate crime from Travers.
Ready? Set.
So what does it mean to be thin? Well, it means not to be me. I am not a
Hold
no
on.
kidding. Oh, no kidding. I realize it. I'm not a thin person. I'm happy. I am perfectly happy and comfortable in my body as long as I wear loose-fitting clothing. Because I just don't like wearing tight-fitting stuff. It feels constricting. It shows off some not what's the word? Not
Flattering.
flattering.
Form-fitting.
Thank you. Not flattering curves of mine. But being thin is not necessarily always a good thing. You could be pencil thin. You could be so. Everyone remembers Craig, right? I'm sure we told a couple stories. Dude was so thin you could see bone and veins, and dude was so white he was translucent. But anyway, back to being thin. Being thin's not all that. First of all, you got nothing to hold people. You got nothing to hold people. With me, there's just a whole bunch of stuff to love, And isn't that what more people want? Just more stuff to love. Fat people are amazing. We are just big bunches of joy. Unless you're some people I know, then you're just angry blobs of hate.
I feel like I know who it is, but I don't want to say a name. But
Oh
anyway.
no, it's not at all who you're thinking of. I'm not gonna dare say who I'm thinking of, just in case they ever hear this or hear me now. But being thin's nothing too bad, nothing too great. It's just another part of being life. So is being plus sized. So all you thin people can go suck a fat one.
Time.
135.
You did it! Woo! Congratulations. So, Katie, we're gonna now jump over to you.
No, we can't go in a line.
No.
We can't go in
Jumping
a
to
line.
you now, Katie. Your word
Okay,
is.
Someone else has the timer.
We lost an hour.
I got it right here.
There is no rules.
Oh, you have a timer? Okay.
Yeah.
Sound the timer.
Your word is trashy.
So, I don't want to sound very judgmental here because I don't like being judgmental, but I don't come from a great area with great people, and I've seen some trashy things in my day. Like, for a good year, Nick. For a good year, I lived across the street from a brothel, and there were some interesting things that happened there. Like, some really trashy shit went down at that house. Like, there was one time,
Like what?
we were all riding our bikes around the neighborhood. I must have been like 10. And this guy pulled out of the brothel, threw a used condom and a glass beer bottle, like 2 beer bottles on the ground and sped off. That's the first time I ever saw a condom. It was real weird and disgusting. My neighbor, like, trashy. Like, again, I don't want to sound judgmental. I really, really don't. But, like, all the drug deals happen across the street from my house. And, like, bad things. So, like, I'm not about that. I don't want to be about trashy things. Like drugs. Or, like, used condoms. Like, that sounds, no. Like, trashy is, like, I don't know. It's, like, again, I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm really, really not. But when you use the word trashy, you sound judgmental. So, like, I'm trying to, like, word myself carefully here. So I'm not, like, coming across as a bitch. Even though I'm kind of a bitch. You guys know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, good. Glad it's not just me. Trashy. Like, okay, so in the so, like, you guys would think the Philippines would be trashy, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's a pretty shitty country.
Okay.
No offense to the Philippines. I'm a Filipino. But guys, like, look around. The mall there was so fucking clean. And there weren't trash cans anywhere. I walked around that mall 3 times. I could not find a single trash can. But then you, like, walk outside and there's just dirt and trash everywhere. And you see people, like, pickpocketing and you're like, do I call them out on it? Do I not? Like, what do I do about that? Some guy tried to pickpocket me. And I was very concerned and freaked out. And then, like, my grandfather's, I was like, can we call the police? He's like, they don't really do anything. We need to just walk away. And that was, like, terrifying. Yeah. So, if you don't want to be trashy, don't work at a brothel.
You did it.
What's the time?
2:32.
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with being rude. Look at me. I told thin people to suck a fat one.
I'm sitting next
I
to
said all
one.
trashy people work in brothels.
But here's the question.
I'm sorry, people who work in brothels,
What
you're not
was the
trashy.
fat one I was talking about?
I'm assuming a penis.
It's a,
But I
it's a
also
dick.
said I was also talking about weight. So I could be saying, hey, go suck on a fat guy. Oh.
Suck on a fat guy's dick.
Oh, no,
It's
I
still
felt,
a
I, felt,
dick.
I felt a little bad after I said it.
Oh, I
Eric-
feel awful after what I
Why
said.
with the thumb?
I felt kind of.
I killed a man
fairly
with
bad
these
after I said it.
scum.
We are sure it's not going to fall asleep, right?
Yeah, I put it on for 2 hours.
Okay, cool.
Eric, please shake the thing.
Eric.
I'm scared now.
Also, Katie, answer my Snapchat. Anyway, Eric, your word is drip.
Drip.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm never ready.
That's such a gross word.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, drip, go, kick it. God damn. I'm assuming you've all been camping.
No.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Seriously?
If you-
Neither of you been camping?
I'm talking about like roughing it camping.
No.
I'm talking about like
Yes.
Or wait,
like
no more.
head on dirt kind of stuff.
Yes.
We had a sleeping bag.
Yeah. Like, I had
So-
a sleeping bag.
when I went camping, there's always this little lake my family would always go out to. I bet you're wondering how's it going to relate to drip.
Yeah.
I'm real concerned.
Here's the problem. We'd go up to this camp, we would rough it, and where we went, there was always a couple things you would always know. There was the lake, there was the squirrels, and then, there was the beehive. Strangely, it was the beehive that leaked.
Huh.
And I mean, it was broken. Like, it was still in the tree, but it was, like, split. I don't know what split it.
You just laid underneath it?
No, I didn't lay underneath it. Because it was really thick. And I don't like honey. Throwing that out there. I really don't like honey. It was, like, in the middle of the night, it's perfectly quiet. You hear nothing except fucking crickets and birds. Maybe a fish. But in the middle of the night, you'd hear a really thick thing just hit a leaf, and then another leaf, and then finally drip. Yes, there was the connection. Drip into a pile of, like, thick honey shit.
Oh my god.
How did that attract bears?
I don't know.
I don't think bears are.
I think because we had the fire still going.
I don't think bears actually like
They like
Well, shut
honey.
The honey would just drip, and I mean that very quiet in the middle of the night. You just hear that pin drop, and everything is like glass shattered next to you. And I mean, like, there are things that will ruin nights. I mean, I can hear the drop in my fucking bathroom from my futon, and I've so many times gotten up, turned off the water in like 3 a.m. because that drip, everything is perfectly silent, and then you just hear that drip, and you can't help but feel like it's drilling into your head. It's like when the fan on the ceiling is loose, just a little bit loose, so that the chain swings. You just hear that tick, drop, drip, tick, tick. It's like there's no rhythm. It's just happening, and you don't know if you're dying or if you're in hell already.
Oh my god.
The drip is
Oh my
there,
God.
and it's still going. And have you guys ever seen blood drip from someone's face? It's not a pretty sight. It's happened to me. But again,
It's-
it was a pretty awesome night.
It's pretty
Was
terrifying.
that? Was that when you headbutted
Yes.
the stop sign?
Yep. It wasn't a stop sign. It was a pedestrian crossing sign.
He's told this.
The
You've
one up at the high
never
school.
heard that.
How have you not
It's
heard?
an Alex story.
Whatever.
That's probably why I would heard it.
There's the drop, and then it just, you would think like when it's falling, that last moment of contact, and then the first moment of impact. That between there, it's absolute perfection. And then it's shattered, and then the next drop is coming.
Holy shit, are you okay?
Is that your ending? 4 minutes.
Oh my god!
I'll let you time for me.
So Eric, that episode of Ed and Eddie when
Yes,
the torturing
like
prank
that.
fucked you up,
It's-
right?
Yes, it's like that.
I think you just don't like things that don't have
So
rhythm.
the entire time
It's
I was
rhythm
hitting
kills.
refresh.
Okay.
So
Cool.
your word is
Tell them the word, and then I will.
smell.
3,
Oh
2.
my god.
1,
Can I
and
go
kick
up on
it.
this one?
You know that smell. That smelly smell. That smell that you just don't know what it is, but you know exactly what it is.
Totally.
Nematodes. 'Cause fuck nematodes and their white ass motherfucking faces.
Oh my god!
They are very generic. They are very generic, and they all say meep. How the fuck Pearl thought one of those nematodes was tall? And the fact he
Tan
was
and
tan.
handsome.
The fact that he was tan is already like what? But we're not getting into the fact that the nematode was tan and only says meep. But whatever. Also, other things that only say their names. Pokemon. Have you ever have you ever sat down and just thought about how Pokemon I know. I know that's my word. I'm let's go off on tangents now. But have you ever thought about the shouts of Pokemon? How Pikachu's is just Pika, Pika, and then everything else is some computerly generated hellscape. But you've also got to think of in that world how much it must smell. Like, what do you think the inside of a Pokeball smells like? It's obviously shitting and pissing in there. But like, does it smell like shit? Probably. Does it smell like a goddamn spring day in there? Who fucking knows? Also, when you light a fucking Pikachu on fire because of your flamethrower attack, does it smell like burnt rat? I don't think so.
It smells like burnt rat.
Yeah, because Pikachus are a mouse-type Pokemon. But Pikachu's also generate electricity. Now, electricity is a great thing. It powers everything. It's how you're able to hear this podcast. It makes your Wi-Fi. It's great. Now, electricity is also very fast. You know what else is fast? The Flash. You know why the Flash is fast? Because he was hit by a lightning bolt. You know who else throws lightning bolts? Is Zeus. Zeus was a god. Do you know what else gods do? They control things. Do you know what else controls things? Smells. Do you know how smells control things? If you smell a bad smell, you're not going to stay there for long. You're going to run. Like if some motherfucker farts, you out. If some motherfucker dies, you out. Probably because the guy died, but not important. Probably because he did shit himself when he died. Because that's what happens. You shit yourself when you die and create an awful smell. Now, the smells. But a good smell can keep you in. Like a fresh baked apple pie will keep you in the kitchen for as long as you can smell that pie. And then once the pie's moved, you move with the pie to eat the pie. And it's very important that what you're eating smells good, because that's where most of your taste comes from. The smell. Now, if you like vanilla extract, it smells good, but tastes like shit. Katie's just freaking out over these headphones. Now, sound is another one of your senses, like smell, touch, and taste. Smell, touch, taste, and sight. Wait, smell, touch, taste, sound, sight. Yes, those are the 5 senses. Unless, of course, you count the 6th sense in which you can see ghosts. Now, do ghosts have a smell? Probably not. But, if they did, what do you think they'd smell like? Probably dead people. Because that's what ghosts are, they're dead people. But now, if you died in a fire, would you smell like burnt, or would you smell like a normal dead person? That's the question of this smell of ghosts. Maybe. But, do you think animals know that they smell bad? Because that's all they know, is that how they smell. They don't know what smelling good smells like, unless they're a dog or a cat. Then they know what smelling good smells like, because they've been domesticated. But cows and pigs that literally roll around in their own shit, they must not know what smelling good smells like. Because they don't get bathed. Because they don't care about what they smell like. They're a fucking pig. But, do you know what else smells very important in? Marijuana. Do you know why? Because that's how you know it's good shit. Now, smell, it sticks to you after you smoke. And you just gotta get rid of the smell. That's why you gotta aerate yourself. Gotta get out of the way. This is allowed to be talked about because it is all in theory. I don't say I do it, because I don't. Don't do it. Never have. Never will. Unless it becomes legal. Different story then. But anyway, just like I don't drink underage. That doesn't happen. Hey, no need for that. Anyway. What else can we talk about with smell? I have no idea. I end.
441.
Oh shit.
Can that one just be called, like, disclaimer?
The disclaimer. It's just a disclaimer episode. We just give all of our disclaimers for shit we've said.
Like, sorry, rambling.
Well, yep, that found the title.
So Nick, your word
We're
is...
going for another round.
We're just gonna go for 1 or 2 more rounds. That was a bad word.
Like, just a bad word to do? Or
It was just a bad word to do.
Okay.
What was it?
Jam. Was it jam?
Was it smelly?
It was something like jam or something. Reach is your word.
Reach.
Yes.
3,
Like, reach for something.
3, 2, 1, kick it.
So Halo Reach was a really good game, actually. I think probably the better ones of the series, but that's not the Reach we're talking about. I can go up on that Reach. Or I can talk about Reach for quite a few times. Especially right at the first level of Halo Reach, where the emus, or whatever the fuck those birds was, just come around the end. If I could count the times Nick and I restarted that first section just so we could say get on the ground, don't try to run, and just shoot them and beat them into the dirt. Nick and I had a lot of good times. We played Halo Reach a lot and Halo 3, but Nick and I mainly played Borderlands 1 and 2. Now, I had a lot of reaching for stuff. You had to reach for jumps, you had to reach for loot, or else Nick or Greg would try to snatch it from you, and they would laugh as you took your exotic weapon. No, exotics are from Destiny. I'm excited for Destiny 2. Are you excited for Destiny 2? You should play Destiny 2 with me. Fucking use your PlayStation 4 for once, you jackass. But anyway, reaching for stuff is very useful. Something's just without your reach, guess what? You can bend over, and it's within your reach again. You can take a few steps forward, and it would be in your reach. I fucking hate you for giving me this goddamn word, you bastard. I'm running very low on stuff already. But anyway, back to Halo Reach, because I think that's the best reach I could possibly talk about for the longest period of time. That fucking final mission. Oh my fucking god. Easily one of the best endings to any game, I think we could say. It's just objective survive. And you know from the start of Reach, you're not living. Reach was a doomed planet ever since the first Halo combat evolved. And you know it's gonna go for shit, and it's only gonna get worse. But that's still that final cutscene where it takes 3 elites stabbing you in the chest to finally take you fucking down. yeah, I got nothing.
158.
I'll take it.
Alright, Katie, your word is mug.
Mug?
Yes.
Mug. 3.
Wait, which mug?
Mug.
Mug.
M-U-G.
I can use it anywhere I
3,
want.
2, 1, kick it.
Okay, so there was this one time I was walking home from CVS because I had to get my mom milk for dinner, and we were like doing a really late dinner, and she ended up going to Walmart to get it, but I still had to walk up to CVS and get something else. So I'm walking home and I see this group of kids, and I know some of them from my bus, and they're pretty much assholes, and they see me carrying that, and I have like money in my pocket, and they go, "Oh, let's mug her." So I got rushed by about 6 kids who pushed me down, beat me up, took the milk, took the $5 bill I had in my pocket, and left me there. I got mugged. I was 11. Yeah. And when I went home and told my mom about it, she's like, "Why didn't you call the police?" And I couldn't call the police because I didn't have a cell phone, because I wasn't allowed to have a cell phone. So then I got my cell phone. So then, like, 3-ish weeks later, I was in this, like, there's this real weird tunnel by my house, and me and some friends were in there, and we kind of got chased by a hobo with a knife. And so then I was able to call the police, so I didn't get mugged by a hobo instead of some kids on my bus, who did not get punished, by the way. Those kids did not get punished for mugging me. They had to give me the $5 back, but they didn't get punished. The school didn't punish them. Their parents didn't punish them. They were fine. But the hobo did get arrested. And that was the time I got mugged.
132. Just in.
Yeah. That's true, by the way.
Can we just talk about the hobo with the knife in the bridge?
No,
In
it was
a
in
tunnel.
a tunnel.
In the tunnel, whatever.
What?
He's a grumpy old troll.
Katie, did you not answer his questions 3?
He lived on the other side of the tunnel, and he was mad because he thought we were going to kick over his house.
Huh.
He had like a little makeshift tent.
Huh.
Were you gonna take?
No, we were sitting there. We had our feet in the creek.
Yeah.
So
You look confused.
The
You both
fact that
do.
there was a hobo with a knife.
is the hobo with the knife so close to your house?
I think his name
I don't know.
is-
I really don't know why I'm surprised. There was a brothel on your street for a while.
Like, I don't live in the best area.
Eric, your word is. Are you ready for this?
No.
Scale.
Huh.
Scale. Whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1, kick it. Scale is a strange thing. You scale a mountain, mountains are scaled. You make a mountain out of a molehill. That is, in and of itself, the very act of scale. You to a mountain are nothing, but the mountain to you is everything. Travers, you climb shit all the time. You scale shit, some would say. Some would say that those bricks those bricks around the building, those might be the building scales. I mean, how are you to weigh your life against another's on the scales of justice?
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Did you know that the Egyptians, I believe it was the Egyptians, in your judgment of the afterlife, they weigh your heart against a feather of truth on a scale. But it was a scale within, I believe it's termed the pendulum scale, where one side, where you use the relativity of one weight for the proper of the other. But that is a scale. The Egyptians, they were known for a lot of shit. I mean, scale model that shit. They built fucking pyramid after pyramid, and they just keep getting bigger. Lined perfectly up with stars. I mean, if you go to the pyramids of Giza and stand at that point, you are directly under a star. And to a human, a star is just a pinprick in the sky. But that's a monstrous ball of gas, light, and plasma, burning and exploding like it's like a sun, because the sun is actually a sun and not a star. But stars, like our sun, which kind of isn't a star but totally is, don't let them fool you. Just happen, and scale. Everything matters with scale. Humans to greater, man to mob, mob to king, king to God, God to non-believer who don't believe in anything. No church in the wild. Stop.
224.
Oh my god.
Okay, Eric.
You good?
You good? You
Please
good,
tell
boy?
me you were recording that.
I think you recorded part of it.
No, I just took a picture.
Oh. Alright. Oh, God.
I
That
feel like
that
I
was an
looked.
interesting
I
ramble.
feel like I looked.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Travis, say when.
What?
Oh.
Subdued.
Ew.
Dude.
Ew.
Oh,
Ew.
shit.
3,
Oh.
2, 1, dominate.
Oh. Well, the obvious way to go with this is with the police. They subdue criminals. And, criminals are bad people. They do bad things. They sell drugs to our children. God, not the children. Please, don't hurt the children. Now, this is bad because drugs are a bad thing. They fuck with you. They fuck with you hard. Now, if the cops weren't there to subdue these criminals, who would be there to keep justice and order in the world? Superheroes. Although not really, because they also subdue people, and they're also make-believe. So, we'd need a bunch of superheroes like Batman, or Iron Man. Maybe Moon Knight. I'm not sure if he has superpowers other than the fact that he's insane. But, not important. But subduing people could be very useful in your rise to power. You need to take out all the people who think that they're better than you, even though they're not, because you're the best. Don't let anybody think that. Key to success, you're the best. No one's above you. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Major key alert. Now, but if they try and subdue you, don't let them. Kick them in the balls, subdue them instead. It's a very valid battle strategy, especially if you're in a fight against a guy who has 200 pounds on you. Kick him in the balls. If it's a street fight, there's no rules. Kicking him in the balls is legal. It's just a bit of a bitch move, but if it subdues your target, it doesn't matter. Do you know who else subdues people? SEAL Team 6. They subdued Osama bin Laden by shooting him in the face. Actually, no, they shot him in the chest. That's not important because the chest is a very large target, which is why they probably chose it with a double tap to the chest, and then he crumpled, and then they dumped his body in the sea to be eaten probably by some sort of fish. Not sure which kind of fish ate him, but probably a fish ate him. Now, subduing terrorists is the U.S. #1 goal in the Middle East, especially with things like ISIS. ISIS is a bad guy. They kill people. They subdue anybody who doesn't go with them. They also tried to make their own country in the middle of two pre-existing countries. Can't do that. I can't just say I am now in charge of this part of the United States and not expect some sort of response back from the United States saying, like, no, you're not. And be like, yes, I am. And then they'd be like, no, you're not. And then they'd start shooting at me because, well, obviously. But ISIS is much worse than if I tried to declare my own country. I'd have to subdue a much larger region because the United States is huge. Also, the United States is very well put together. It's very hard to subdue the United States, which is why Russia has never tried to attack the United States, because they know, don't fuck with us. We're back-to-back World War champs. Fuck you, bitches. That's right. England. Where would you be? What would you be speaking if it wasn't for us? That's right. German. You'd be speaking German if we didn't subdue the Nazis and end the Holocaust. You're welcome, Israel. Actually, no, we shouldn't be saying you're welcome, Israel, because you're trying to subdue the people of Palestine. Let's not go into that topic right now. But if people of Palestine try to be subdued by the Israelis, you just do you. Don't let others try to subdue you, because major key alert, don't get subdued. Don't be a sub. Be a dom. And I'm done.
What the fuck?
343.
That was
Be the best.
Something.
Bada boom. Realest guys in the
major
room.
key alert. 2 of them.
My name is Enzo Amore. I'm a certified G and a bona fide stud. And you can't teach that. And this right here is Big Cass. He is 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that.
Well, no, you can't teach
Bada
that.
boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing?
It would suck to be 7 feet tall.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that would
That's
suck.
why he's a wrestler.
Because you're just like...
What do I do with my life?
You just like be hidden doors all the time, or you'd have to duck.
Oh
And
my
if
God.
you forget to duck, just be...
In the middle school, there was a teacher who legit had to duck under some of the doors.
Huh.
I will tell you later. Math one. Tall, black hair.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. But, God, that was an interesting exercise.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to do for now. Because
I don't
gotta
think
keep
we can-
some up for the...
Do any? Yeah. Do you want to see?
What?
Well, we're gonna do this again. Do we want to?
We've talked about it before.
Yeah, we'll be doing something similar to this, probably like on the way up to Zenkai Con. Something that we would have talked about today if it wasn't for someone's laptop. But
That's like cord more than the laptop.
I'm blaming the laptop. Because it's entirely the laptop's fault.
I'm
hoping it's still
blaming
recording
reality.
right now.
I'm blaming reality.
Yeah, it's still recording.
Cool. But
Long short of it, my laptop is set to sleep. Set to go to sleep after 4 hours when it's plugged in. The power cord was a tiny bit loose, so it went to sleep. None of us noticed, and we lost a good fucking hour of the podcast.
yeah, but what would you guys do if you had like control of like a very powerful artifact?
What does the artifact do?
The
This-
Spear of Destiny.
The Lance of Longinus?
I don't know what that is.
You don't
And
know the Spear of Destiny?
it was the spear used to like stab the side of Jesus.
To prove he was dead.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
But the reason it's powerful is because the blood of Christ is on it.
So something like
Watch
that.
Constantine.
And like
No.
you can rewrite reality.
Hold on.
That's in...
Can I rewrite it so we never lost that hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're very uncreative, yes.
I'll do
If you're
that.
very uncreative.
So like you can rewrite reality. How would you change reality?
I think I'd give us another moon.
Another moon.
Just to see what happens.
No.
For
Because
funsies?
it's weird to moon with one cheek.
I like the way he thinks.
Am I allowed to slap him?
No, Katie.
Do you want to
Unless
just
you
further
want
prove
more
you
proof.
beat us?
What do I just like?
We would call you out on Eric just slapped his leg.
Yeah, that was Eric slapping his leg. Fuck you.
Alright.
See? We're gonna keep it truthful. If you ever do hit us, you'll
Because
know.
we're real news, not fake news.
Right?
Eric's backing himself.
My
Again,
wall
Eric.
is up.
Especially on Sundays. sometime after 3, depending on like how it all goes. Because I got really busy this week. But anyway, yeah. So what would you do if you could change reality? Eric, you'd add another moon.
I'd give myself a middle name.
You can do that without having to
hold on.
reshape
Quick
reality.
question. If we can all give Eric a middle name, what would it be?
Rico.
No,
Rico.
it can't be Rico.
Why not?
There's no flow. Eric, Rico, Estamara.
Eric Ricardo was
Something with an E, so his nickname
E.
could be Triple E. Triple E.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
What?
Triple H.
Is that really what his name is?
Yeah. I said it like 7 times last night.
Eric, I don't know if you
Really?
noticed
Show
this,
vessels?
but there was a cult leader
Holy shit.
fighting a snake last
A
night. I was a
snake!
little... Yeah, I'm gone.
Snake arms.
Snake
Snake
arms.
arms.
Beep, beep, sheep. Say beep,
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 I'm
I'm
a
a
sheep.
sheep.
Alright, that's enough. Anyway. So,
Wonder what we
Eric...
watched earlier.
Okay, so... Okay. Katie, what would you do with your ability to rewrite reality?
To rewrite reality?
Yes.
I don't want to say because it's real bad.
What?
Was it-
You gave yourself Hamilton tickets.
It's so bad.
Say it.
Alright, here.
No judgment.
Where's
Okay,
it? I need a piece. I need a pen.
The veto roll.
I need.
Type it,
Everyone-
dumbass.
Everyone is given the option to, if they say anything in a video or podcast, then
No,
they
it's not
don't.
that bad, but like it makes me sound like a really shitty person.
Say it, we can have it redacted later.
Alright. Is it breakup DJ?
No.
Damn it!
But maybe.
That's
Rewriting reality.
Maybe get rid of
people.
like 3 siblings.
That's not a shitty person. I'd do the same.
Like I love them, but
I know.
I could use like one less.
I mean, I would too. I'd be a only
Nick.
child.
Okay.
Nick.
I would be an only child.
I have
What
4
would you do
siblings.
with the ability
Trevor's
to
is
rewrite
5.
reality?
Yeah, I don't even fucking.
I would change my
See,
name.
everything I think of is gonna be
Without
like,
having to
we
pay
have-
money.
We have no imagination.
I would change my name without having to change money. Without having to pay
It's
money.
like $50.
Yeah, I don't have 50
Yeah.
dollars.
It's $50 for like an hour of your time.
Honestly,
It's gonna be real.
it's gonna be something real stupid, but something that'll make all of this just a tiny bit easier. I would make the basement bigger so we could have that walled off.
I would want the ability to just simply ask a question
And get the
and be
answer.
sure to ask a question just to the universe and just like, is this a red light or a green light?
Is it because you can't see colors?
I meant, is it a positive or a negative? Whatever, fuck you. I mean, like, just ask the universe, are we alone? And you just get like a ding
Or
or just. Now the problem is, which do we want to hear?
Have you guys seen
No,
the
is
invention of lying
is
with
it a
Gervais?
green for yes we are, a green for or in a red for no we're not,
Yeah.
or that's it?
it'd be a yes/no question. Are we alone? Yes.
Okay.
No. You can only ask
I-
yes/no.
I will-
Have you guys seen the movie The Invention of Lying? I want to be.
Have you ever seen Planet 51? Have you?
I think is I want
Have
to
you
be
ever seen
that
Planet
guy.
51?
Basically, no one in that world lies.
No one
Like,
knows how.
No one knows how to lie. It's not a thing. You just always tell the truth. So he starts lying, and like gets all this money, is famous, says he can like talk to God. I want to be him. I want to live in that world.
But if you watch the movie, it turns out to be really shitty for him.
Yeah.
Because everyone assumes he starts lying about everything.
Yeah.
When they like learn lying is really
This is
just
real.
lying.
Yeah.
I'm not judging you on your answers. Except I totally am judging
Well,
you
what's
on
your
your
answer?
What was the worst
Travis?
answer you heard just now?
Giving
What?
yourself a middle name.
Yes.
Or changing your name. 2 things that are very easy to do.
Thank God mine wasn't the worst.
Yours was a close.
Oh,
Yours was
I know.
Close.
I know. I'm like, it's like, all right.
You.
It's like if God is all of a sudden like, God, all of a sudden he's like, hey,
Can I
you
time
get
travel?
one wish. I will do whatever
Wait.
you want. Like,
So, the question is like, what would I do if I could control reality?
You have the
Yeah.
ability to change reality.
Can I make it so that I invent time travel, but no one knows I can time travel?
Yes.
Cool.
Can I
That's
give-
allowed.
can I
I
give
want
us the
time
phone
travel.
weight?
Have you
Yes,
imagination
that's
or not?
allowed.
I want to time travel.
I might just give us the phone weight.
If you
so
can
we have
think it,
fun.
it is in theory allowed. Now, sure, that would require more rewriting of reality.
Right. Because
You know,
then
Charles, I would do that. I would make it so you and I have invented the phone wave, and we would make bank on the lottery.
I want to invent Facebook.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I want to invent Facebook. And just be rich.
I want to make it so my parents invested in Google right before.
I want to make it
right
so my
before
mom
it
married the head of
exploded.
Nike. She had the opportunity.
I want to rewind. I want to be able to rewind time and then just jump right back to my own time. Simple. I keep rewinding time like a bad fucking, like an old school
With a
window,
crank?
like a crank window. Just
Okay.
sit there, whoo,
And then just speed forwards.
then hit the button, rock it back to my time. I don't get to take anything with me, but I get to fuck with the past. Just this little like smack Ben Franklin.
Why would Ben Franklin was a pimp? Why are you smacking Ben
Slap.
Franklin?
He's a pimp.
He was a pimp.
That's why I'm
true.
smacking him.
He was
I'm
great.
gonna smack Hamilton with the script to Hamilton. Swap! Squap!
Fuck you.
Squap!
That's
Oh.
what makes him move to New York.
Oh my god.
Hit the button, straight back in my own time. Nothing changed.
You-
Like,
you-
Alright,
You are the reason
I
why
got one for you
everything.
guys. We invent the phone wave.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
They don't know what the phone wave is.
Yeah, I don't know what the phone wave is.
Well,
I'm
we'll
assuming
watch-
it's
well,
Steins Gate.
Science Gate, yeah, exactly.
God.
Essentially,
Texting through time.
through the power of a microwave,
But-
not saying anything else.
But,
You
Are they tracking us with the microwaves?
but I can already text Nick.
You can
No.
send a text to anyone back through time.
But
Backwards.
how do they get it?
They
You
get
get it
it.
via text. And it
If you
comes
get
from your
this,
number.
it worked.
I don't understand that reference.
Johnny wasn't fucking with you. Swear to God.
I still don't trust that. I don't know what to think.
See, you,
What?
Okay.
let's say tomorrow I sent you a text.
Okay.
The phone wave allows me to send tomorrow me to send a text to you right now. That happens and John dies at the end, actually. John makes a bunch of calls in the same night that Dave receives in separate days. Like he calls John calls Dave 3 times in the same day from 4 different places. He was on a truck, that's why it's 4 for 3 calls.
But with okay, so in simple terms with the phone wave, you could receive a text from future one of us that says the winning lottery numbers on the date of blank are this. Now, sure, you won't know for certain if those are the winning lottery
But
numbers.
you're gonna take that chance.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what would be the first text you would send back in time?
4, 8, 15, 16,
Travis,
23,
for you,
42.
what would be the thing you would try to change?
What would be the thing I try to change?
What would be the thing you would try to change?
Huh. What would be the thing I try to change?
There wasn't texting before a certain time.
I
Yeah,
know,
keep
you
that
can
in mind
only
too.
go back so far.
There wasn't texting. Yeah, there wasn't.
That's what I was. That's why I
You
was.
can send to a
2006?
pager though. That is possible to send to a pager.
Can I send to a telegram?
No.
No, so as far as you go back was the inventions of a pager.
The farthest you can go back
Okay.
is the pagers.
So 98, 99, mid 90s.
Like yeah,
Early
early to mid 90s. It's like the
So, like,
farthest you can go back.
94 would probably be the earliest you could do.
Yeah, let's
say
just use that
94.
as our year. 94. What would you send back?
Tell my mom to not talk to the guy in the cubicle down the hall from hers.
That you wouldn't be born.
Thus, you would cease to exist.
Thus, you would never be able to send a text.
Don't tell me
Thus,
this.
Thus-
you would still be able to be born, but you would. Thus, there goes the paradox.
Exactly, it's a paradox.
Or simple.
They
they
never
lie.
actually have that paradox.
Really?
That
Not-
paradox doesn't come.
Not that paradox.
That exact paradox doesn't come because no one tries to erase themselves.
Yeah, no one does
I
anything
would
to
try to-
erase
yeah.
them from existing. But some other shit changes.
Yes.
Ooh.
I wanna do the opposite of fucking Back to the Future. I go back to make sure my parents don't get together. That sounds awful. That sounds real bad.
That sounds pretty bad, Katie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
I would send a text to Eric. I would send a text to myself, of course. March 25th of 2015. Say that 1 year from now will be the happiest day of your life. Because that's the birth of my nephew, and he's an adorable little bastard.
I got so fucking scared because I was like, that is not.
See, I'm like,
I'm like, was that the day we started talking about the podcast?
See, I knew it had nothing to do with me, but I'm like,
But
is he about to get all mushy gooey on us?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my concern. I was like, bitch, you better not.
Why? I'm not allowed to love?
No.
No.
No,
Eric,
see,
we
I thought it was
talked
going to be
about
about
this
Katie
last
who's
night.
sitting right there.
Oh, fuck no.
Eric,
I'll
you-
send a text to Katie.
Don't
That's-
talk to the dumbass.
that same day that Jeff is born, and just say, hey, the kid's here. I'm sorry, no,
My
the
little
bastard's
buddy.
here.
Oh, little buddy. Little buddy.
And they'll send you a link to the dick show.
That's what you said back in time. Just a dick.
Just a link to the dick show
It's just here.
to all of us before we met you. All we have is this number going. Ah, what's this?
Yeah.
And then we get your number. And
Look.
he's going to slap him.
It was you.
I have a book. So the question is, do I slap you with the book?
Proof
Proof! He eats us!
with
So it's
objects
recording,
now.
right? It's recording, right?
Yes.
So she
Yeah,
escalates.
Okay, yeah. Nick, what would you change? Since I'm still thinking.
Oh god, I'd be freaking honest. I asked the question. I have no fucking clue.
I would try to.
I would
I
do something
wouldn't-
so morbid as
I
Katie.
wouldn't do what I did in 6th grade.
How would you get the text to yourself?
Be careful around this kid Ryan. He will destroy your work ethic.
I would send a text to Eric
I
to
would
be at a
e-
specific place
I'm
at
like,
a
oh, who the
specific
fuck's
time.
Ryan? Hey, Travis,
Then
you know
text
who
him
this
again
Ryan kid
at
is?
that same place.
Can I
at the
email-
That
same
would be
time.
me and
Travis,
Dom,
can I
then-
email myself or does it have to be a text?
Do they ever email?
They use flip phones for all of it, so they
Well,
call
that's-
it email, but it's texting.
But
It's
could I
mostly
email
for first
myself?
person.
We will say.
I would say
Yes.
I would say so.
Then I would email my 6th grade self and tell her to not do what I did in 6th grade.
Don't
What
hiss
did
at
you do
people.
in 6th grade?
Do you not know?
You hiss at people.
I would.
Oh, you hissed at people?
I would
Oh
text.
my god,
Eric-
Nick, how do you not know
I
this?
told you this.
I must.
And now, like, the 7 people that listen to the podcast also know.
I would text
Fuck.
Eric in 6th grade. Tell him to keep doing what he's doing.
What, you?
Yup. I would
Oh,
text
didn't
me, and
first-
yup. That's why.
Did we have school emails?
Same as episode 2.
Middle school?
No, not middle school.
Nothing would have happened
Yeah,
without
I
that
know
year.
about middle school.
I know I had an email in middle school. I also had, like, a phone in middle school. So
I didn't get a
could've still
phone
sent
till
myself-
I didn't get a
I
phone till about 2
think-
weeks after I got fucking mugged.
I think I had a computer. I think I had a computer in middle school. I can't remember if I had like an email setup or anything.
We had an email set up for middle school only because we would use the school's laptops and we would like email ourselves projects.
Yeah, that's
We
why.
would
I
email
had mine.
teachers, but it was like a school email.
Which got carried so
Well,
far.
even let's just say not going as far as changing anything. What would be the text you would send back? Like anything you would tell yourself, anything you would want, any knowledge you want to give yourself.
The idiot who insulted you, first day of 9th grade.
Didn't insult you.
Told you to fuck off.
The idiot who insulted you.
That's not really an insult.
I was insulted.
I would text myself to go to a house of mirrors at a very specific time and date. It says, meet me here. He goes to the house of mirrors and he meets me here.
He would.
Because I would send a second text that he would get
Haha, April
2
Fools.
minutes later that tells him how to do it.
How to create the phone wave?
How to do whatever it is.
Okay.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying.
I would avoid certain people.
There's
Like
this,
from
like,
middle school and high
part
school.
of me.
Oh yeah.
I would avoid some
Dude,
people.
I would. I know exactly what I would fucking send to myself.
I would
Make
avoid at
people
least 2 of
avoid
them.
people.
Huh?
Yeah, I would tell myself, dude, keep being weird. It's gonna fucking work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, send that text that, like, keep doing what you're doing.
Like, first couple years of high school are be kind of rough, but it's eventually.
You're gonna be
pan
okay.
out.
Yeah. I would
Also-
definitely send myself like a long list.
Also, don't.
It ends
also,
out better than you think it will.
Don't take programming. You're not gonna need it. Trust
You're
me.
not-
Game design is not your future.
I'd probably text myself a real long message that's like super emotional about 6th grade because 6th grade wasn't the best
I
year.
would send myself.
And just be like, hey,
I'll bet-
listen, like,
Could I-
it sounds cliche, but it's gonna get way better type thing.
Oh my god, I would find my fourth grade teacher's phone number, text her a picture of me and Steve, and go, ha bitch, he didn't ruin my life.
Hold
I
on.
did.
I ruined his
Suck
life.
it.
Okay, kid, did I ever tell you that? Yeah, and no, my fourth grade teacher, Steve and I were fucking around during fourth grade, during like math or something.
So you guys known each other for like a long time.
Steve's known me
They have been
the longest.
they're
out of
childhood
everyone,
friends.
Out of everyone currently my friend.
Okay.
And she pulled me aside and she told me, like, Nick, leave the room. It was like, alright, whatever, because I think I was being the loudest. And she says, like, Nick, you know, blah, 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 don't do this, don't do that. And, like, you know, you really shouldn't hang out with Steve. I feel like he's only going to drag you down. And
Holy shit.
boy, was she wrong.
Holy shit. I had
Little did you
teachers like
know, 8 years later, no, like 5 years later, if I can math.
4 years later, the real person showed up.
Yeah.
She saw the prophecy. Didn't get it. Just
Didn't get the
all
name right.
Didn't get have all the details.
I would text back senior year me and just be like, hey, just don't follow the money. Just go to a different school instead.
Go to this community college.
No, I wouldn't tell myself to go to community college. Because I know younger me would read
Wait,
that and be like,
why?
ha, no.
Come on, Travis. Why you gotta be like Dan? Just going at the grain.
But no, you see, like, okay,
Oh,
I'd
fucking
tell
hell,
myself,
I'm dying
Yeah.
here. I'm dying here.
obviously, like, go to any school that isn't this one school. Because, oh boy, that was an awful 3 months.
I would tell myself that I would graduate because there was a while where I thought I wasn't gonna graduate. Like, hey, I showed up to graduation rehearsal scared out of my mind that they weren't gonna have a cap and gown for me. Like, that's honestly what happened. High school wasn't
You know-
fun.
Oh, no different. But I would actually tell myself, dude, plan to go to community college right from the bat. It's gonna easily be the best option for you.
Don't
Try to
listen
be better in
Travers,
school.
Ever.
Try to be better
Never
in school
be
than you
friends
are.
with Ryan Travers.
Like,
Or like, hey Travers, I got this weird text.
You see him in LA class, drop him. Now.
End it. End it all.
I would tell myself to do better.
Everyone
in school,
else is
like,
okay.
High school,
Just
like,
not him.
But then we
actually
would never
try.
get the phone
Do you know what I
thing.
mean? Like,
Like, try for real, not
Try
like,
for
I'm
real.
trying.
I promise I'm trying, and then go home and not do your
I would
homework.
need you to ruin my life so we could invent one of
Go
the
home
greatest
and do
inventions
your
ever
homework.
designed.
If there's anyone
Every
listening
day gets the
who's
same
still in
text.
fucking high
Did your
school
homework yet?
or middle school or anything, do your fucking homework. Oh my god, that's what I've learned. Like, I hated doing homework. I
You know
still
what
hate
I
doing
learned?
homework.
You don't have to do your
Travers,
homework if
shut
you're
up.
smart.
Let them learn and be good students. Don't let them turn out like us. Do your homework.
Katie, I'm like this by choice.
If possible, transfer out of your 11th and 10th and 11th social studies teachers class as soon as possible.
Fix my college schedule.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. For
Yeah.
you specifically.
Transfer out of those classes as soon as fucking possible. Trust me. Being with friends is not worth saying that outside
Okay,
class.
so I think this has just turned into what would you tell your past self?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to clear
We're
that
already
up.
like 50 something in.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, what else would I tell past me?
That day in the middle school library when your mom tells you
Can
you're
I
at
send,
the
Can I
hospital,
send a shocking picture?
she's
I would-
having
I
a
would te-
baby.
I would text.
Like,
I was
don't
kind
go
of
to school
touchy
this
when I
day.
first
Stay
got
with
my
your mom.
phone,
Stay home
But I wasn't that bad.
and
I would
don't
text
cry.
Me just a picture of me and like, dude, start working out now.
Yeah, I would do that too.
I'm like, okay.
Like, you know that phase you went
You know
through
what
where
I
you were
tell
like, I don't need to worry about what I'm eating.
younger
Worry
me?
about what you eat.
So this is gonna get really dark.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, because like there's
Talk about
Hold
the
on,
past.
actually, real quick before you
Yeah.
do that, that's something's like, dude, start watching anime. The shit is tight.
Shit is litty titty.
Litty
see
titty.
now like I tell younger me pretty much fuck everything.
Yeah.
Not in that sense. No, not literally.
Start walking around without your clothes on and fuck everything.
I mean, that's what I would
You
tell
see
myself.
that tree? Go fuck
Fuck
it.
it.
No, but like
Put your
There's a hole in
penis
that tray.
inside.
There wasn't
You
before.
You see the beehive. You
Be
see the...
inside the
actually
beehive.
no. I tell myself, grow your hair out. I tell like
You tell yourself a week
freshman
ago,
week.
don't
No.
get a haircut.
Oh yeah. Don't get a haircut. Go anywhere else.
Just go straight. Just go straight down.
Just don't. It won't.
Eric, would you tell your past self that the hair dye won't work?
I would text EJ, double up on the bleach.
Get the roots.
I would tell Eric to not buy the hair dye.
Get real one.
Really?
Get some
I
real
like
hair
the
dye.
blonde a lot better.
Huh?
I like the blonde a lot better.
I do like the blonde.
But they got a silver called Sterling. I really want it because I know I hate myself.
That's
and
what
it's a
I'd go
bad
for if I
idea.
was gonna dye
Just
my
do
hair.
it.
Be like a silver.
This.
Just do your roots first.
Well, I'm probably gonna. Something I'll talk about off camera.
It's just shave and regrow it. Oh, fun fact: Jeremy's back. Jeremy's back on GameStop TV now.
Who?
Doy.
Hmm.
They're back doing commercials for us this month. I think it's like the top 5 games out right now. I know Game Attack's doing a couple stuff for Breath of the Wild. Kind of weird, but oh my god! Off topic real quick. Thank God, Raina Scully is.
I love her.
Thank God, Raina Scully's back doing stuff for Crunchyroll, cause I forget the girl's name we had for the past couple weeks in March. I could see the script in front of her. That's how bad she was.
Raina's great. I love Raina. She's
She's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
She can do a fucking line read
she's
too.
great.
Thank God.
She's great.
Oh, and last thing, the guy that we have, he needs to fucking go. Dude has been doing this far too long, and I can't stand him. He's just so bad.
Is that like one of the people on the TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
The coworker sounded like one.
It did.
That's what I
no,
thought. Yeah.
Oh no, the guy on the TV. Yeah, Eric, you've been GameStop. That's the guy that's usually on the TV talking about shit. That guy.
Mm-hmm. I remember him from before.
He needs to fucking go. When you
What does he have left? If he could send a text, it would be quit now. It would either be don't start or quit now.
Oh my god! If I know.
In the middle of a recording, he just.
Oh. Dude, if I could send a text, I might tell myself. Just I don't know.
Turn the TV off.
I don't know. No, I don't know if I would tell myself, don't start working for GameStop, or don't start working for my old boss. Yeah.
Don't do Chick-fil-A.
What?
Okay, now we're getting really weird.
Don't do.
Okay.
In simple terms, Katie's telling younger her, don't fuck that chicken sandwich.
No. Don't apply at Chick-fil-A. Don't work there. Don't.
No.
It was bad.
How bad?
Very.
Wait, when did you work at Chick-fil-A?
For 6 days.
6 days.
That's
She
how
lasted
bad it was.
6 days.
That's how bad it was.
Most of which were training.
3 out of those 6 were training.
That's most.
That's half. Most would be 4.
Yeah, but of the 3
You're
days.
arguing over this?
But of the 3 days
Yes.
you weren't in actual training, how long were you being trained by other people?
By other people?
Yeah.
3.
I want Chick-fil-A now.
Because the other 3 were just, I was sat in the restaurant and watched training videos.
So therefore all 6 were training.
Yeah.
Suck a dick.
So, in
Oh my
CERNs, all of it was training.
But I did work and deal with one customer, and then
alone, and then you quit.
I didn't quit. They kind of fired me. They stopped sending me schedules, and then they just sent me the paycheck, and I was like, all right, I guess that's it. I still have my uniform at home. My uniform, my name tags in my scrapbook.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, it's like part of me really wants to say, don't work for my old boss.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that
It was a good
That
experience.
taught
Yeah.
me a fucking lot about how the actual working world works.
Yeah.
And it didn't increase my work ethic at school by any
But it
stretch-
increased
by
your
any
work
stretch-
ethic
It increased my work ethic when it comes to work.
Right.
But at the same time, when I was trying to quit that job and when I got my promotion at GameStop, there was some headaches to the point where, this is a topic I want to bring up later at some point, I eventually just had to straight up ghost her for her to just get the point.
Yeah.
I told her several times. She asked me, I told her, like, you ever need any help? Let me know the date and the time, and I will see if I can make time to help out. And she was like, oh, we'd be interested in doing this over the fall. Would you be interested in doing this? And I was like, I got sick and tired of it. Like I don't know how many times I had to tell her,
Give me a
I
date.
don't know. Give me a date and time.
So I can check.
So I can A, see if I'm off, or B, if it's something you absolutely need my help with. Maybe
Try
try
to
to
take
get off. Maybe. And you know,
Yeah.
love my old boss. I think she's absolutely great.
But as a boss.
Liked her more as a person,
Than a
more
boss.
as a neighbor than a boss.
Right.
Like Eric.
She was a real good. She was a real good person.
Yeah.
Real not great boss.
No, it's a big, yeah, alright, let's all.
Did I make the character sheets at the college?
No.
I don't know.
Did anyone grab them?
I
They're on the table behind us.
I told you to put them on my laptop.
I didn't grab
wasn't.
I was paying more attention to the camera.
Hey,
Yeah.
Eric.
Did we grab him?
He left them, didn't he?
I'll
That's
help.
like at
College
least 10 of my pages.
30 pages.
How often do you use
Fair
it?
enough.
Yeah,
College
like
paper.
we could do it again.
Worst
We
that
have
did was
the
take.
power.
Worst that did
You're
was take
coming
out
on Wednesday.
some pages from your printing amount for the
So then
month.
we can
Yeah, I
That you never
I've
uses.
so far already taken 60. I have like 8 still at my house from the first set.
I just need some so I can start.
Okay,
Well, then print some.
Well,
Okay.
well.
Let's talk about D&D.
Oh my God,
Are
hold
you,
on.
you people still want to keep talking?
I was gonna.
How long have we been going?
Hour,
I don't know. I'm
hour
just kind
20.
of talking.
I'm-
We're really at an
You
hour
have no
20.
clue where it is, do you?
It says seconds. So like.
Convert the
Hour
seconds to
3.
hour 3.
Hour
And
Yeah,
of that,
hour
the
3.
very beginning's like kind of like nothing.
Yeah, we allow it.
Wow. Eric, are you alive?
How did I just do that? I want to say I'm alive. I really do.
But you're not sure.
Correct.
Check out the Shake and Bake Twitter and you'll find out.
I have to see that picture.
It's a
Babushka.
except no. That's not babushka.
It's got to be like a shawl, but like. But more on.
Just have the
Yeah,
sheet
here,
eye
look.
over your face.
No, I got it.
Should I kill it now?
For a very
Yeah,
brief
well.
second, I
Alright.
thought you just like tore it in half.
Oh my God, he killed me.
But didn't you buy it off of him?
I paid for most of it. Actually, dinner tonight counts.
She's paid me back for most of it.
And then I paid for dinner, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Katie's just messing around with Eric's
Everybody,
Huh?
I was just saying, Katie's just messing around with Eric's Sheikah scarf.
Yeah,
For all the audio listeners.
Eric bought a scarf.
They're all audio
yeah.
listeners.
I want it.
everybody,
There's no video listeners. Ever.
I just got a text from somebody. The number's unknown. Says cut the podcast now. I guess it's on the future. Whatever.
Who knows? Who knows what wacky adventures could go on?
Oh.
Also keep in mind, when we said 10, we had to make it so our past selves would believe us.
Oh, I know. There'd be a way of telling past me to make me believe, but I'm not going to say it.
I kind of want to know now.
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay, that's fine.
I would tell them something only we would know because at that point I wouldn't have told them.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna put the links in the description at the bottom. You're gonna see a bumper now. This will be one of the first. No.
Podcast.
No,
next
This week, next week. The next. Whatever.
Oh my god. Episode
Links in
10.
description. Our Twitter, our Reddit, our Patreon. If you head over to the Patreon, you can toss us a couple bucks, feed us. That's all in the bumper. Why am I talking?
Yeah.
Facebook as well.
Facebook is, excuse me, also down there, but like,
Who uses Facebook
Bumper.
anymore?
Damn it.
good night. I love you. Kill me.
Peace.
Bye. Good lord, you guys.
How did I leave this character sheet? Hey everybody, thanks for showing up and watching the podcast. Means a lot to us. If you notice right here, there's the suggested videos and the Patreon. Also hit the subscribe button. It really does help. I mean, You give money to the Patreon, comes to us. We can get a better camera, better gear, a better couch, and for only $1 a day, you can feed me. Thanks. Love you.